Heading into the break, a look at the field goal percentage. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Paul.
Who's watching it?
And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Morrison. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time.
Tim Duncan.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Morrison. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Morrison's got 7 points.
And how about the floor awareness there? Wade plays like a much older player.
And finished off by Paul.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
It's good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Here's Paul driving in.
Chris Paul.
The shot's good.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Teams changing it up here. Los Angeles leading by 21. Outside for Gasol. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gasol's got 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Takes it inside. Pass to Duncan. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for him.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
New York calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul surveying the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Paul nails both of them. There's 1:26 left in the third. Down low. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Morrison. 6 on the shot clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Wade with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. So New York going with almost an entire new group here.
And you'd love to see Bam Adebayo grow his shooting range a little, get more aggressive, but his defense and athleticism are a great start.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Towns. And it's good for two.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Thompson outside. Here's Morrison. And the last second attempt. Doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Wade. Here's Morrison. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Morrison's got 10 points here in the second half. Duncan outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Here's Wade. Here's the drive. And it's Wade with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Walker.
Insane creativity. Walker feels like he can just carve up any defense whenever he wants to.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Duncan. A rebound by Gasol. Here's Pippen. Morrison pulls it in. Thompson outside. Pulls up. High post. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Walker taking his time here. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
Hill left side. 5 to shoot. Tips it up. And Gasol able to finish.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
Thompson up top. Shoots over Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Boy, I love when Pippen attacks the rim. Nobody better at throwing it down with a fearless, take some of this attitude.
Thompson with it. Pulls it from the elbow. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Morrison. Outside for Gasol. Pass to Wade. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Gasol. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New York.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, and Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Thompson outside. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Gasol. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Now here's Pippen. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.